Okay, so my Amazon order with some of my surgery supplies just arrived, and I was going to share those with you. And also a little update that my surgery is completely paid for in full. I paid the doctor, I've paid the surgery center, so we are currently, so today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 days, 5 more full days. My surgery's on Thursday. I'm gonna just jump right in and start with, I think, the number one most important thing that I ordered is this. It's a folding shower seat. So it actually just kind of unfolds like this. I mean, obviously I haven't there we go, just like that. So folding shower seat. I doubt that I will ever need to really fold it to get it out of the way. I'm sure the kids are going to be all over it. But it was really easy to put together. It came basically fully assembled, and then all I had to do was kind of insert these 4 extra legs. And then those are adjustable as well. I have them on the highest setting, obviously, because I'm tall as fuck. Then this is a Bootylicious BBL Toilet Riser. I kind of researched this a little bit. This is the only one I've seen that is like this, that actually places right on the toilet seat like that. You can also put it anywhere that you're sitting. If you're sitting on the couch, if you're sitting in your car driving, which I won't be able to do for like 2 weeks. But you basically take this everywhere with you, and anywhere you're planning on sitting, you put this just right underneath your thighs, right at the base of your butt. And then when you're sitting, your back is braced up against the couch or wherever you're sitting, and your butt is actually not pressing. So you're not smushing all of your fat transfer that's been placed in your butt. It's keeping that nice bubble butt shape. Sorry, I didn't finish telling you. I'll go back to the chair in a minute. This was the cheapest BBL cushion that I was able to find. I paid $11 for it. I don't remember what the change was, 11 whatever. But it was also a different shape. This was the only one I found that was like a half circle. All the rest of them were square shaped, and then they had kind of a concave for your legs. So those are all a little bit more expensive. This was the cheapest one I found. You know me, if I can get something cheaper, why would I pay more? But I've tested this out, and it works. And actually, to be honest with you, my lower back has been bothering me, and this kind of eased that a little bit. So I have high hopes for this. I'm glad that I purchased it. Going back to the chair, the seat, I didn't tell you, this also was one of the cheapest ones I was able to find. And I looked on other websites. I didn't just look on Amazon. I went on Target, Walmart. I found a lot of them that were around $30. But when I spotted this one that folded, that was the one I had to get. So there's that. And then the other things that came in this shipment was my Bromaline pineapple enzyme and my Arnica. So the Bromelain, this was one of the least expensive ones I was able to find, but also had the highest dosage of Bromelain. Sorry, Cole's watching Charlotte's Web. It's getting kind of loud over there. So most of them were 500 milligrams. This one was 1,700 milligrams, and again, one of the least expensive ones I was able to find. And it doesn't say much on here about what its actual purpose is, but it basically is to help prevent any bruising after your surgery. I'm getting 360 liposuction, which is just going to be all around my midsection, and so that can bruise. I bruise fairly easily as well. I'm one of those people that I'll have a bruise and don't know why I have it or where it came from, so I got that. remember right off the top of my head how much I paid for this. I want to say $9.99. It was around $10. So again, one of the more affordable ones, but what I liked about it, what made me actually purchase this one, was that it had the highest milligrams. So it's 2 quick release capsules per serving. So there's 60 servings per container. I'm not sure how often I'm going to take this. Unless my doctor tells me otherwise, I'll probably just take it once in the morning. But I have, just from doing my research, there's been, you know, depending on which one you're looking at, it'll say take twice a day. It'll say take up to 3 to 4 times a day. So the other one is called Arnica. It says it's pain relief formula, targeted relief of bruising, swelling, stiffness, pain, and muscle soreness. These are 50 quick dissolving tablets. And I'm trying to see, I guess you just take one. Doesn't say, or I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, sorry, dissolve 1 to 2 tablets under the tongue every 4 hours. And then it goes on to say you can take up to 6 doses per day. Again, unless my doctor advises me otherwise, I'll probably just start with 1 dose per day, and then increase it if I need to, but I don't anticipate on really needing to. So that's everything really that I've purchased that's kind of like surgery related. I was instructed just not to get any garments or anything. They're going to provide garments for me. That's included in the cost of my surgery. And then I also was told, you know, you don't want to buy anything because you don't know what size you're going to be afterwards. So I can wait until afterwards and then see what I need from there. I'm gonna have to like remeasure myself. This, so for surgery, I don't wear fake nails. I do polish my nails, and I have a lot of trouble with the polish actually lasting for more than a couple of days. I've found recently that if I apply a top coat every day or every other day, it will last a little bit longer, but still getting to the 5 to 7 day mark, and it needs to be redone already. So I recently started using these, they're just like nail polish strips, okay? And not only do they not wear off like a regular nail polish would, they actually make my natural nail much, much stronger. So it is almost like you have a gel or an acrylic on, but it's not as harsh on your actual natural fingernail. So for surgery, I was instructed to not have any polish on my nails. So what I did was I bought clear. They're completely clear, just glossy strips, and that the purpose of that is for the anesthesiologist to be able to see your nail bed and your nail color. I think, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an anesthesiologist, but I believe if there's any sort of like bluey, purpley tint to your nail bed, they can kind of see that you are low on oxygen. That's just my guess. I mean, I'm sure there's other things that they're looking for, but they kind of monitor that throughout your surgery. So I don't want the nails that I'm starting to grow to just break off, because they will. So I went ahead and found these clear strips, and actually scoured the internet. The brand that I was previously using I got from Target, called Dashing Diva, and love it. They didn't have any clear strips, so this was the first brand, this Tough Girls brand, that had the clear strips. They had over 100 nail strip designs to choose from, so very cool. They had a lot of sporty designs, which I appreciate. So it just says easy application, long lasting, high quality, no dry time, self adhesive, non-toxic. brighter, thicker, tougher, 100% real nail polish strips. So I'm gonna get that, and I'm going to probably put those on later today or tomorrow and have my clear nails ready to go for my surgery. So I am very excited, very much looking forward to it. I'm not really super nervous anymore. I don't know what's changed. I don't know if I've just had a great day. I am still looking up kind of nourishment. So I have to have a high protein, 50 added grams of protein to the protein that I'm already consuming. So I need to up my protein, and then low to no sodium, like literally as little sodium as possible to prevent bloating. So I've just been kind of dabbling, researching a little bit. I'm gonna make a homemade chicken noodle soup. I bought the unsalted chicken broth, and I tested it out, made it for dinner the other night, and it was quite bland. Like you could tell the first taste, definitely it needed salt, but I refrained from adding any. And after a few bites, it was delicious. It's just kind of getting over that initial shock of, this is different. This is not what I'm used to having. This is not what I'm used to my chicken noodle soup to taste like. I also found these noodles. I should probably grab them and show them to you because I'm right here by the pantry, but actually Brett found them when we went to Publix. They're just like on a top shelf in a bag above all the box noodles, and they are low carb, like egg noodles. They're like keto egg noodles. So maybe I'll do a video sometime coming up this week where I still have to do my grocery trip and kind of get everything that I'm gonna have to prep for all my, I don't really plan on having too many meals. I'm more of like a snacky type person, but I want to kind of have a little bit of both, just depending on what I'm gonna want. And I honestly don't feel like I'm gonna want a lot to eat. I'm sure that I'm probably gonna be nauseous and not want to eat, but know that I'm gonna need to eat, and especially if I'm gonna be taking the prescribed pain medication, which again, I don't know if that's something that I'm gonna require. When I had my last C-section, I didn't have any of the pain medication that they prescribed. I was just taking Tylenol. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to buy too much stuff and then not use most of it. So I'm kind of going in this very minimally. But luckily with Amazon, if there's something I need, I know I can get it in 2 days, or I can have my husband run out and get something for me. So I'm not super concerned about having everything on hand. I'm probably already overdoing it as it is, so we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching. All right, so there's one more thing that I forgot to include in my last video, and that is these female urinal pee cup. This was a 2-pack plus a travel bag for $6.99, and I'm planning on taking one with me down to the surgery center. It is an hour away. It's in Tampa. So I would like to have that in the car. I know I'm going to want to get home as soon as possible. I don't want to have to stop anywhere. I don't plan on having to pee in the car, but just in case, like I don't want to have to stop after a surgery and use the bathroom at a gas station or a fast food place. I would rather just avoid that altogether. I'm going to be wearing like compression stockings and all kinds of shit. So, but yeah, 2-pack plus a travel bag for $6.99, and then I'll probably, when we get home, just keep one in each bathroom. I don't know if I'm going to need to use them at all, to be honest. This might be a waste, but I'd rather have them than not. I'm just thinking most of those fajas, those full body garments that you have to wear, have like a slit or a zipper in the crotch area. And a lot of times when you try to use the bathroom, you end up like getting some pee on your garment. So I felt like this would be a good option to help avoid that I could just stick this kind of underneath the flaps of the garment when I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then all the pee will go in the funnel and into the toilet. So I don't know if this is TMI for you, but again, like I said, I'm not even sure if I'm going to end up using these or not, but I figured for $6.99 it's probably better to have them. All right.